Sky Larks is an Oswald the Lucky Rabbit cartoon from 1934. This is directed by Tex Avery and Walter Lantz. It's written by Avery, Lantz and Jack Carr. And we have voices provided by Allan Watson. And I'll be honest, I didn't like this one. I didn't like the concept. I didn't think the execution was very interesting. The pacing is terrible. It's maybe a little creative. In fact, it's very creative. But that doesn't necessarily mean that I enjoyed it, because I really don't think that I did. Oswald goes up to Mars. He travels up to Mars with a friend, a character I'm not familiar with. I'm not sure if this character appears in other Oswald cartoons, but I don't believe I've seen him before. But Oswald and his friend go up to Mars and they meet the god of war, the Roman god of war. And I did like the design of that character. Credit where it's due. I thought the character was very colossal and I liked the design of the character. I kind of liked his personality. That definitely worked really well. But the rest of it didn't. It's not necessarily, well, I was going to say it's not bad. The pacing definitely is. The only other thing I liked about it, and actually something I really liked, is the starry sky. They travel through the starry sky to get to Mars, and that does look really, really beautiful. So the stars and the animation of the Roman god of war, they both looked really brilliant. The rest of the animation, pretty average, nothing particularly interesting to look at. The narrative, very slow, creative, but not necessarily interesting once things did get going. So I guess I'd have to say that Sky Larks is an average Oswald the Lucky Rabbit cartoon. It's not the worst thing in the world, but I didn't think it was very fascinating. The animation is generally fine. There are a couple of good bits of animation that I quite liked, but in general, it's nothing impressive. If you're an Oswald fan, check it out, but unless the concept really appeals to you, or if you don't really care about Oswald, I'd say it's probably not worth watching.